大家好，我是 Martin, and this is a Phrase a Day English, brought to you by the Taichung Keda Language Center. Today's phrase is to dig yourself into a hole. To dig yourself into a hole. 把自己推入困境. To dig yourself into a hole means to put yourself in a very bad situation that you can't escape. It means to push yourself into a predicament, a problem. Okay? So don't put yourself into a bad situation. Don't dig yourself into a hole. Now let's look at the example sentences. Are you ready for today's example sentences? I know I am. Let's start with number 1. Every time you make a mistake, you dig yourself into a hole. Number 2. David is so stupid. He really dug himself into a hole this time. Now let's take a closer look at these sentences. Number 1, every time you make a mistake, you dig yourself into a hole. Yourself is a reflexive pronoun, okay? It refers back to the speaker, to the subject, okay? So you dig yourself into a hole. You, subject, dig, yourself, reflexive, into a hole. Okay? Dig here is the verb, of course. Down here, David is so stupid. David is the subject of the sentence. We're talking about him. He really dug himself into a hole. Himself is the reflexive. So the reflexive word here needs to match the subject here. Okay, so he dug himself into a hole. That's how this phrase works. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you all very much, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.